Hi, how are you?
Now, do you know Ashton?
I did a guest spot on that 70s show about a year ago, but we didn't have any scenes together, so we didn't really officially meet.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good to meet you.
I want to say something that was really cool about your cast was that after every episode of your show, after every taping, the entire cast would go out to the audience and sign autographs for like 30 minutes.
Oh, cool.
I thought that was so classy.
So she'll be doing that after the show.
What?
She'll be in the parking lot.
Thank you.
Now, what's been happening with you? Fill us in. Tell me since I've seen you.
Well, the last time I was on the show was last March,
Right.
which is around my birthday.
Right.
And I talked about my love of zombie movies.
Right.
And about how all I wanted for my birthday was a Roomba.
The little vacuum cleaner thing?
Yeah, the little robot vacuum cleaner. Well, check this out. Okay, the next day, the iRobot people called me and they sent me a free Roomba.
Wow.
Isn't that awesome?
Wow.
But wait, it's better. It gets better. They made a custom faceplate of a zombie. So it's a zombie Roomba. It's like a zombie face that goes across my floor.
Well, that's what this picture is.
Yeah.
I saw this picture in rehearsal. I go, what a lovely thing to have on your floor.
Yeah. It gets up all the dirt. So my dad made me promise that the next time I was on your show, that I said that ever since I was a little girl, all I've ever wanted is a boat. Wait. Specifically,
yes,
a 26-foot Cobalt speedboat powered by a 6.2-liter MX Bravo 3 engine with a Bimini top and an American flag.
Wow. If I pull some strings, I can get you the flag.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on The Office, winning the Emmy. That was wonderful. That's my favorite show. Was this your first time at an Emmy celebration?
Yes, I'd never been to the Emmys or the Golden Globes or any kind of thing like that before, so it was really cool. A lot of people ask me what was it like to go to your first Emmys, and I would say it's a lot like your wedding day. It reminded me of my wedding day, because I was in a gown and my husband was in a tux, and everyone's taking your picture, and everyone knows who you are, because when you're the bride, it's very clear.
Right, it's obvious,
who you are. And hopefully, if you've dressed appropriately.
And you are, I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, I have no idea.
And then you don't eat all night. It was hard to eat, just like at your wedding. And by the end of the night, I had met a bunch of people. I didn't remember anything, and I was just happy that there were photos to prove I was there.
Oh, well, that's
So it's like the same thing as your wedding.
Well, did you meet a lot of celebrities? Probably weren't celebrities at your wedding, but did you meet celebrities at the Emmys? Like people you wanted to meet?
No.
Really?
I am a huge TV fan.
Right.
I watch a lot of TV.
Right, okay.
And so I really wanted to meet the cast of 24. I wanted to meet the Desperate Housewives. I wanted to meet the people from Grey's Anatomy, from Deadwood. I mean, I could go on and on.
Just so long as they're not NBC shows. Anybody that's not on NBC, apparently. Grey's Anatomy, 24.
Earl.
I had met the cast from My Name is Earl.
There you go.
They're lovely.
They're lovely people.
And they're very nice. And but no, so I after the award, after they announced that we won, it was just a big frenzy and it was really chaotic. And we left really quickly afterwards because the crew from our show was back at a private party. And the cast were very close with them, and we wanted to go back and celebrate with them in time to see it announced live in Los Angeles.
Oh, cool. Right.
So no, I missed out on my chance to meet good celebs. I met Lisa Kudrow in the bathroom.
Oh, in the bathroom. That's it. Well, she must have been thrilled to have you approach her there. Did you knock on the stall? Excuse me. I mean, how's that work?
I didn't. I said, I'm so sorry to bother you, but I love your work, and I'm really rooting for you tonight for the comeback. And she said, thank you very. Oh my God, I love your show. That was awesome. That was really awesome. She had to see my show.
Now I heard you had some fancy ring or something. What was that?
Oh my gosh, I had a $900,000.
$900,000
pink diamond ring that I wore, that I borrowed from Martin Katz, this jeweler, and maybe he'll give it to me now.
From Martin Katz, the jeweler? Wow.
I'm really working this free celebrity stuff angle after the Roomba incident.
It's $900,000.
Go for a house.
Yeah. Weren't you scared?
Well, I kept in all my interviews, I kept saying that I was wearing this $900,000 ring, and my husband was very nervous about this. He was getting very uncomfortable. We didn't have a bodyguard or anything. I was just walking around with this ring, and he kept saying, "This is making me very nervous. I really appreciate it, Jenna, if you would stop talking about this ring on television live. We don't have a bodyguard. I mean, they make caper movies out of less than this." Right. And then he said, "I'm just very afraid someone's going to come up and cut off your finger." Which I thought was really funny, because I thought, like, my husband knows me. Like, did he really think it was going to get that far? Like, all a person had to do was sort of, in an intimidating, low voice, demand the ring, and I was going to give it up. Like, I'm not going to guard it with my life and give up a finger for it.
Yeah, it's Martin's ring. Screw him. Yeah. So now, how did you and your husband meet? You've been married how long now?
It'll be 6 years in October.
Okay, so what did you guys meet?
Actually, my husband and I both grew up in St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
We lived 5 minutes from each other. Hey, are there St. Louis people here? That's great. We grew up 5 minutes from each other, but we never met.
Wait, you grew up 5
lives.
and you never met?
We never met. My in-laws and my parents still live 5 minutes from one another.
Have they ever met?
They have met now. They did meet.
Wow, not very friendly people in your part of the woods. So you're 5 minutes away. We don't want to meet those people.
But we didn't meet them.
Wow.
And but I knew his younger brother growing up, and his younger brother is actually an actor on the Gilmore Girls.
Oh, okay.
So many years later, fast forward, I'm living in LA. His brother Sean calls me and says, my brother James, who's my husband, wrote a movie, and we'd like you to come down and audition. I think you'd be great for this part. I heard you're acting. So I went down, I auditioned for the part. I got the part. It's this little movie called The Specials. And but at the time, I had a boyfriend. He had a girlfriend. So it was kind of like a real-life Jim Pam,
like The Office.
unrequited love thing.
Right.
Kind of pining away for one another during the making of this movie, but we didn't do anything. And so then I didn't see him for a year.
But we didn't do anything.
We didn't do
I
anything.
Like that, my favorite.
A year after the movie was finished, I was doing a play with his brother Sean, and he came to see the play. And afterwards, James, my husband, came up and said, "Are you still seeing that guy?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, I don't have a girlfriend anymore, and if you break up with your boyfriend, I'll be your boyfriend."
Them Missouri folks are straight shooting. So,
And I said, "I've been thinking about you for this past year, ever since we made that movie." And I broke up with my boyfriend the next day, and we got engaged 4 months later.
but most importantly, wait a minute. Most importantly, when did you finally do something?
I can't say that on your show. My parents are watching this. Not till after we were married.
No, of course, not till after. And way after, just to make sure it
Right,
wasn't
like
close.
a year after we were married.
A year after, all right.